You may ask, why am I under my RV? It's because the black tank valve on my rear tank has broken. So I've dropped a coroplast down to trace this wire, and of course it goes way back up in there. So let me show you, because I have the independent suspension, and this is the freshwater dump valve, and it's plumbed all to that, and this doesn't unscrew, this rod, dump rod. I had no other choice but to wedge myself up here and cut into the coroplast, which I did not want to have to do. But as you can see, here's the dump valve that I'm dealing with. So now I've let this drain, and I've got these 4 bolts to undo, slide out the old one and put in the new one. So we're gonna get into that and get that finished. Not too bad. Alright, that's what we're looking at. Right up in there. And now we gotta put this stuff up in there in the new valve. Alright. Now we're gonna fit this right up in between them. Alright guys, you can see new gate valve installed. No leaks, everything is good and dry. Ran quite a bit of water through it. Now what I'm going to do is put the little holes in here and zip tie the coroplast back together. And I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. Alright guys, you can see we're stitched up. Stitched up. We thoroughly cleaned the roof to remove debris, dirt, and potential buildup, ensuring its longevity, along with giving the exterior a complete wash. The truck also received a much needed wash. We removed and replaced over 80 feet of roof trim. This significant task improved the overall integrity and appearance of the roof, ensuring it remains watertight and secure. We replaced the anode rod in the water heater, a critical maintenance step to protect the tank from corrosion and extend its lifespan. Good morning guys. Today is travel day. You can tell we've got the toy box packed up. We've got some things to do outside to get ready for travel. But first we need to make some coffee. And then we've got to go outside and dump some tanks, take down Starlink, and get ready to hit the road. Alright, the first thing we have to do is wash our truck windows because they are filthy. And when I say filthy, I mean they are filthy. Oh, hey guys, we have to dump our black tanks now, so we're gonna go ahead and get that started. And while our tanks are dumping, we're gonna want to get our black tank flush hose so we can start flushing the tank. And then we'll hook this hose up too. Alright, our hose is connected to our black tank. We're going to let that run for probably 10-12 minutes. But while that's running, we've got some other chores to do. While the black tank is flushing, we can go ahead and get our cab set up for travel. This is what our dash looks like. Put the backup camera in place. Tighten it down. And then our Garmin goes right there in the middle. We use walkie-talkies to communicate when Julie's guiding me in and doing light checks and stuff, so we've got those right here. We'll put those in the truck. As part of our pre-travel day checklist, those were charged up last night. We've got another maybe 3-4 minutes to fill up or to continue flushing our tanks, and then we'll actually fill them up and flush them, and then we'll be done. We'll go add some liquefied and we should be good to go. Close this valve off. We're gonna have to get down here. And we're just gonna close this off and let that fill up for a little bit. Now you can put a water flow meter on there. I have one, but I know it takes about, I only fill it up for about 8 minutes. And I know that that gets it close enough. And I will also watch the, tank meters to see where we're at. But I've done this quite a bit, so I know 8 minutes is plenty of water to flush that tank out. And if the water comes out fairly dirty, we might do it one more time. And while that's doing its thing, we can start prepping the grill to put the grill away. The grill is one of the last things that we put away because we use it usually up until the end, but it goes right in the back seat of the truck. You can see this table is dirty, so we need to clean it. Alright, it's time to come pull this tank valve. Okay, we just started that second flush. So we're going to start our timer once again. There's a couple more things we can do to get ready on the outside while that's still dumping and flushing, and that would be to remove our Moride I-beam stabilizers. So we'll do that real quick. These things have been great. They really take the wiggle out of the back of your RV, or really any place in your RV. And if you are interested in getting yourself a set of them, go to our LINKTREE, and which is in the description below this video, and you can get you a set and get 7% off and free shipping if you'd like. And I would say do that now, because you need these. These really are good. I like these a lot. They're very heavy duty, clip right onto the frame. They do a good job. Get you a set. Alright, I want to show you. You can see on my phone here, the black tank is only 3/4 full, and that timer just went off. So you can tell there's no risk of overflowing the tank or anything. But I'm going to go pull this valve and let that drain. Now you can see that water is pretty darn clean. So we're not going to flush this thing again, because that water's coming out good enough. If you still are continuing to get particles, now remember, you might get a few more particles come out right at first, just because there's stuff in the line. But if that water's flushing out clean and not bringing in anything, then you're probably going to be just fine. And like I said, we've done this many times, and the water's running out clear. So we're going to cut the water off and let it completely drain out. Actually, we're going to let it drain out a little bit, and then we're going to put 5 gallons back in the tank. Okay, it's time to take down Starlink. And our Starlink we connect in our water bay. Starlink water bay. So what I got to do right now is I need to disconnect Starlink, and then get the wire ran out and wrapped up, and then take the actual unit down. But before we do that, we have to go to our app and we need to stow Starlink. So I've connected to Starlink. I'm going over to the app. And you can see Starlink up there. And now we're in the stow position. So now I unplug it. Do the connector. Put this little cap on so no dirt and debris get in it. Fish that line out. Now we want this line to come along and just pull it out so we can roll it up. I just kind of loop it up around there to keep any mess from happening. Alright guys, all the stuff is done on the outside except disconnecting water and power, and we do that right as we get ready to leave. But now I have the task of going in here and waking up my beautiful bride so she can do her stuff on the inside. Let's go get her up. We also have to get up Maddie, which could be even more of a challenge. Hello girls. Hello girls. What are you doing? It's time to roll. Oh. You ready?
It's travel day.
It's travel day.
Maddie.
Maddie, are you ready? I didn't think so. You look very comfortable.
You gotta get up and go travel.
Alright girls, get up. Let's roll.
Alright.
Alright. Now I have just a few more things to do here in the living room area. Excuse the mess, but it is travel day. I got to make another cup of coffee. I got to put up these bar stools, make the bed, put up the ice maker, and Julie has a few things to do, and then we will hit the road and head to our next destination.
We are leaving Ocala North RV Resort in Reddick, Florida. We're headed to Brunswick, Georgia for the Southeast Georgia Regional Grand Design Rally. This will be on I-75. And we're going to continue on I-75. This will be our first actual regional rally. We've only done the national rally, and we've done that twice.
Right.
And if all goes according to plan, we will do it again this year, if we get in.
If we can get in, yep, exactly.
Because it's hard to get in.
Yep, it should be fun. It should be fun. It's a short drive day.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, if all goes well, we should get there around 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest. We shouldn't have to stop for any fuel. Don't know about a bio break or not, but shouldn't have to stop for fuel at least.
So that's your new word now?
I heard it somewhere. Makes sense.
Bio break.
It makes sense.
Twinkle time.
Twinkle time, yeah. Twinkle time. I think I'd rather say bio break than twinkle time. Apparently, no one's wanting to get to where they're going as much as I am.
I don't know why everybody's in the right hand lane.
We're going 50 miles an hour on the interstate. That's 70. behind another RVer, so we're not going to push them. We'll just slow up a little bit for a little while.
Well, and today is Easter.
Today is Easter. We are not heathens. We accidentally booked because Easter falls a little later in the year than usual.
And we can only travel on Saturdays or Sundays.
Yes.
So I should have picked Saturday, not Sunday, but...
Well, you didn't know it was Easter when you booked it.
No. Sometimes on my calendar, the holiday stuff doesn't come up, but you're sitting there thinking of how you're booking and this and that. You're not looking at every little detail. So
half the time we're just happy to get us a place.
Right.
And be there at the right days and the right times.
Right. Because we are going a few days early to the rally because we can't travel during the week. So therefore, we have to pay more money.
Well.
Stay a little longer.
I guess we could have, had we known what we know now, but we didn't know, so.
Yeah.
All that will make more sense in a later video.
Right.
Anyway, we're going to get on down the road, and if anything eventful happens, we'll let you know and bring you along with us. But for now, we're just going to cruise on down the road and maybe pull up a Easter sermon on the phone and listen to church on our way.
That's right.
Let's do it.
We sold our house along with almost everything we owned, and we packed up the RV to live a lifestyle on the road. Now we're free from sticks and bricks and that old life we used to know. Come and join on our adventures, all the places that we'll go. And living in the RV is sublime. Destination full time.